Hi, I'm Dr. Kate Shanahan, and
Oh, I'm Luke Shanahan.
we're talking to you from the beautiful tropical island of Kauai. Our show is Island Health Now, and today's topic is vegetable oil. Why are we talking about vegetable oil?
Because I went shopping the other day at Costco and I found that this vegetable oil was in absolutely everything. I mean, it was in everything.
Was it in things like cereal?
It was in cereal, crackers, soups, all the prepared foods. It was in blueberries, dried blueberries. For I don't know why.
Vegetable oil is in so much stuff that people eat that, along with sugar and white flour, it's really now constituting the bulk of our calories in people's diets.
Which really makes you wonder if we're eating so much vegetable oil in our foods. What if it's not so good for us after all?
Right, especially since we already know that sugar and white flour aren't really health foods.
I know a lot of people get confused when you say vegetable oil. We're not talking about olive oil, and we're not talking about like peanut oil. What are the oils that constitute a vegetable oil? There?
Vegetable oils there's 5 major ones: corn, soy, sunflower, cottonseed, and canola.
Now, any of those things, I'm guessing if I had a chance to talk to my great-great-grandmother, she'd say, what are those? Back then, the fats and oils they had were olive oil, I'm sure they had, butter, lard.
Right.
These are pretty recent, right? They didn't exist 100 years ago, at least not.
No, they didn't. Vegetable oils are pretty much a brand new fat product. And they couldn't have existed 100 years ago because the technology to extract that type of oil from the seed just didn't exist until recently.
That's surprising to hear because as heart disease is on the rise, #1 killer in men and women, heart disease. I just read last week in the Times that they're thrilled that obesity in children might plateau
Right.
eventually. You'd think, so we're eating less and less of the natural fats, which include saturated fat, more of the vegetable oil,
Right.
and yet we're getting sicker and sicker.
Well, the answer to that mystery is kind of right in front of us on these bottles here. We've got mayonnaise, which no one really suggests is a health food,
Sure.
but they try to. They say here they say that it has omega-3 on the label right there, and they also say that it does not have trans fat.
But as you've explained, there's something I need to know about this label. It's not what it's all cracked up to be. It's actually true that in this mayonnaise, there's very little omega-3, chances are.
That's right.
And what else?
And there's trans fat galore.
So in reality, this mayonnaise, even though the label says otherwise, is probably extremely low, if it has any at all, of the omega-3. But it's chock
right.
full of trans fat and something even worse than trans fat.
That's right. And we're going to talk about what that is next time on Island Health Now.